and they still receive their miracles. So Daddy, so you stop preaching and you just be talking to the people. And I thought that was a good advice. So I quit preaching. Now I like talking to the people. And when I talk to the people, I want to come near where you are so that I can talk with you. Because I'm not preaching, I'm just talking. So God will give you an assignment, then he will give you the wisdom to fulfill that assignment. He will give you the grace to fulfill that assignment. He will give you the favor that you need for that assignment to be accomplished. He will even give you the strength, the physical strength to fulfill that assignment. And a leader is called by God. A leader is called by God. So a leader gets given all those things. You don't have to beg for them. They are given to you free of charge by God himself, because it is him who knows the size of the assignment. At times, when we look at the size of the assignment, it threatens us. Or you as a leader, when you look at the size of the assignment, you feel threatened. Because again, if it is an assignment you do with your own strength, with your own understanding, then you don't need God. You don't need God. But God will give you that which in the natural does not seem to be doable. In the natural, it looks impossible. But he does not leave you with the impossibility. He gives you that which you need. The example that I have in the scriptures is that of Joseph. Joseph did not even have the opportunity to go to school. He was hated right from the beginning by his own brothers. He was thrown in the pit. He was sold as a slave. He was taken to Egypt. He was thrown in the dungeon. He is rotting in the prison. He has helped some people come out of prison. And he told them, by the way, when you go, you remember me. But the moment they are out of the gate, they forget about him. So leaders will be forgotten or will appear forgotten by men. But Jehovah never forgets. Please remember that Jehovah never forgets. Leaders may be discouraged by the things around. But remember, the Lord said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. So when I look at Joseph, I see this young man. One night he goes to bed a prisoner. He is in his prison uniform. He sleeps. He wakes up in the morning a prisoner. He goes to the kitchen or the dining a prisoner. He takes his porridge a prisoner. Everything he's doing, he is a prisoner. Then all of a sudden, somebody comes and tells him, come, quickly, come, go, take a shower. And he goes taking a shower. He has no idea why he's taking a shower. They're taking to the barber or to the prison barber, and they barber his hair. They cut off his young beards. They're just coming out. He cuts the young beards, and all of a sudden he's given some clothes. The clothes that maybe he used when he was coming in. He puts on some clothes or some new clothes, and he is wondering what is going on. And he is told, it is the Pharaoh who wants to see you. Pharaoh? Who is Pharaoh? What is Pharaoh? And he's told the Pharaoh, the king wants to see you. I pray that you would hear those words, that the king desires to see you. Amen. And all of a sudden, he finds himself standing before the Pharaoh of Egypt. Kanafirauni. The Pharaoh of Egypt is standing there, who a prisoner, in his mind a prisoner. He's there with no experience at all. And the king tells him, I had a dream. You know the story. I don't need to go into the details of the story. And he is told, you have got to tell me what the dream means. And he tells the Pharaoh, first of all, tell me the dream, and then tell me the meaning of the dream. And he says, I have a God. I have a God. You know, when you have had an encounter with God, you will always know that he will never leave you nor forsake you. He says, I have a God, give me a minute. And sure enough, the next time he has the answer, and he tells the Pharaoh, this was your dream. And he gives the Pharaoh the dream about the cows, the thin ones and the fat ones, and their burdens and all that. And he interprets the dream. And then the Pharaoh asks, so what am I supposed to do? This boy was never been to Egerton. This boy was not done any agriculture at all. This boy was not done any engineering at all. He starts vomiting out the solution. He starts